Hello everyone. Hope you all are well. I'm not gonna say that again. Oh my god. But welcome, air signs, to your weekly reading. This will be applied to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you have any of the following signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra in that placement, this will apply to you if it applies to you, okay? Again, this is for the week ahead for the 19th to the 23rd. I've already pulled the first card for your overall energy of the week, and then we're just going to kind of die off of that, okay? So, your energy for the overall week is good fortune, okay? I love it. I love to see it. Good fortune, good energy. This card meaning, as you can see, it's coming down. It almost looks like a horseshoe. It almost looks like a crescent moon. This is just about acknowledging what you do have, being grateful, but also asking for more. Recognizing when you do want more and speaking up about it, being open and honest, so that way when you are just like, oh, I have this, I'm so grateful, when there is an opportunity to be blessed with more, which is always a thankful thing. Don't always, no, I'm here and like, no, it's fine. Welcome that, embrace that, and acknowledge that. I'm not saying all of you. Some of you are like, I'll take that. Not saying all of you, but some of you just kind of have this thing where it's like, no. Accept that. It's great to be grateful because that allows you when more things come in, you can be grateful for that as well. But also accept when those things come in, and that's what this card is saying: is blessings are coming in. Be grateful for the blessings that you do have, and not just in fortune of finances, but fortune in friendship, fortune in communication, fortune in love, fortune in career, fortune in creativity, fortune in inspiration, fortune in just a calm ass week, and you just like, fuck, that was quite fortunate of me. Fortunate. Okay? It's that type of energy where it's just everything at every moment. You just feel so blessed, so open, and happy to receive and give and allow that in. It's just very much heart chakra green energy, expressive energy, and especially with us going into that full moon. It's just the accumulation of that full moon in Aquarius, which is in your sign, or not in your sign, but in your element. Is just taking all of that in as well. The full accumulation of what you could have and be bountiful and nourished for. Okay, so we're just gonna dive deeper into that. We're actually might. Yeah, let's see, Spirit. What's diving deeper into regards to their good fortune for the week? How can they accept this? How can they hold on to this question? What does it mean overall for them this week? Just, oh, thank goodness, I was gonna give me a commercial. Okay, what does it mean for the overall of this week, Spirit? What is the good fortune for our air signs? What's the overall meaning? How should they take this on and understand it? Oh, you guys got. Oh, okay. You guys got a few cards coming out. Wow. We got some water, we got some air, and we got some major arcana. So we have desire. You guys are actually the first ones that got three of these cards. You have desire. I am going to read the keywords because this is a more in depth book or deck. So I like to read the keywords and the key phrases. But it's, as you can see, it's so many possibilities of what this person can accumulate, what they can get. I don't know if YouTube's going to get me for that. But it's taking all of that in and the realization of that, right? It's holding something in your hand with your eyes closed, seeing everything, though. And that's what they mean by what the we're leaving that in because I also don't know how to take it out. But we're leaving that in, and that's almost like a confirmation of yes, ask for your desires, recognize your desires. What are they? Where are they coming from? What are they rooted in? Things of that sort. But of course, we'll dive into that. I wish I was really good at numerical numbers. I really was. I really wish. Well, we also have our air energy coming in. I believe this is 10 of air. And this is, I believe, 8 of water, but I could be wrong. Again, I'm not good with numericals. So, yeah, I probably should, but. So we're going to go ahead and start with desire. That way we can just go in order because this is a major arcana card and this is the first card that did go ahead and pop out. So I am just going to go ahead and start with desire, okay? Because We don't like to start with desire. Okay. The keywords for desire are desires, wants, dreams, ambition, goals, price, gestation, manifestation, consequences, and selfishness. Okay? It says, what do you desire most? And you know how I always say, answer the question. Just answer it out loud. You can write it down, answer it later. You can write it on a sticky note, but answer these questions. What do you desire most? How much do you want it? Desire compels action. Sorry, these are the key phrases as well. Make another attempt. Great expectations, great disappointment. Ground your desires in reality. What you desire will have a price. Wishful thinking. Has your desire waned or changed? Let your conscience be your guide. To desire something at the expense of another. Selfish desires mirror a lack within. Okay? And this is all an accumulation of it all. This is, why are you desiring it? What are you desiring? Do you truly actually want to work for it? Because it is going to come at a price of a sacrifice of maybe time, maybe energy, maybe not being around these people or things of that sort. It's the great expectations, great disappointment, great reward. But also with this good fortune card coming in, it's saying, it's compelling you. Like I said, desire compels action. Make another attempt, right? Because this good fortune card is also telling you to act, to speak up, to be more vocal, to be more open, to be more honest and vulnerable with what you want and why you want it in that desire, right? And when you let your conscience be your guide, that allows the good fortune to come in, right? So that is the desire card. It's recognizing why the good fortune is coming in. Are you truly getting what you desired? Are you truly sticking with what you desire? Which is why they also said waning. They actually, these questions, what do you desire? So taking all this into account allows you to, again, be grateful for what you have, but also recognize when you want more. You don't always need something to ask for it. You can want it and ask for it, manifest it, get it, work for it, whatever. And it's just this realization that sometimes the price comes at just you being uncomfortable with asking for it in the first place, with you demanding it in the first place. People also like the price is you having to lose something, and it can just be you gaining a new thing and you having to face that fear or be courageous or be open and honest. And that's you having to sacrifice something, let go of something, change something. Because something, as you can see, it looks like something is missing in here, but it isn't. It's raining down. It's replenishing the earth and allowing it to grow. So when you take all of that into account and desires, and it's saying this is going to be the relay for the week, and the full moon is happening on the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are, and in Aquarius or Sagittarius, depending on where you are. It's letting you know that, to take it all in. Okay? I was right. It is 10. Next spot. Okay, 216. Okay, 216, 10 of air. Okay. Lavender. So what the fuck is in here? It's lavender. Individualization, which is very Aquarius led, which is hilarious because the full moon. But sorry, not individualization. Aquarius led. Individuation, self-actualization, very Aquarius led because they're very humanitarian. You get it. Liberation, alter perception, new pentagrams, great mystery, paradox, and potential. Again, this is everything, and it's going back to you. What do you desire? What do you truly want? What do you feel like you can have? What do you feel like you're worthy of? What do you more than need? What do you desire? What drives you? What's that passion? What puts you into action? right? And it's letting you know, like, this is self-actualization. These are the key words. This is liberation of your thought, of your choice, of your blessings, and not just putting a cap on them or putting them in a box of how you can receive it or what it can be. Because, like I said, good fortune is not just treasure of golds and riches. It's a good fortune of, like, what if you got there and you're like, I just want to have a good, decent conversation every now and again. I just want to have a good ass fucking cup of coffee. That is also good fortune, right? So it's self-actualization, liberation, altered perception. You're changing how you're looking at things. And when you change how you look at things, it changes how you may feel about them, how you react and or act with them, right? New pentagrams, just new ways of thinking, new ways of planning stuff out, new thought patterns, right? Key phrases are a time of independence. Say goodbye to the public persona. When you think about your desires, this is you think about, how can this benefit? Well, maybe about them, and the people pleasing is gone. Right? Like I said, you can be grateful for your blessings and still be like, man, I want that. I think I'm gonna get that. I do want to eat that today. You can't eat, cabbage and rice for a whole month. Like, damn, let me go ahead and order that. I've been wanting that piece. It's certain things like that is also good fortune to recognize. Like, yes, I'm grateful because I have the funds to do this, and I want to be able to actually do it as well, right? Being grateful doesn't always just stop at acknowledging it. It allows you to push it and what you can be grateful for even more. Instead of saying, how worse can my life get? How much better can my life get? It's what Spirit is pushing you and pulling you to act, especially with this major overall energy and the meaning and the breakdown of the card is your desires and your blessings coming in and asking for it. This is letting you know to say goodbye to the public persona of, if I do this or I don't do this and that, you are going to reap either way. You might as well reap in a way that benefits you in the most beneficial, powerful way, right? It says, no longer bound by another's opinions is the next key phrase. Walk your own path. Humans are paradoxical by nature. Okay? It says, see and know your potential. The self is whole. Like I said, it may look like there is something missing, but it's just raining back down, replenishing you, allowing you to grow, all of these things. It says, see and know your potential. Time to grow up and leave home. What you thought you could rely on, what you thought you could have forever, what you thought was this way or isn't this way. Like I said, alter perception. What your perception has been changed, it cannot go back. You can either deny what you have seen, right? You can change and try to twist what you've seen, but you've still seen it. And now you have to change and twist it. But that is still the perception of what has been shown to you. And that is the reality. And they want you to see that you have so much to be grateful for, and we want to bless you with more. We like the way that you give to others. We like the way that you think about others, but now we want you to think about yourself. We like the way that you are so open and honest and caring and all these things. We want you to start thinking about yourself, right? We want you to start doing those things for you. It's 10 of air for a reason, right? It's almost like the beginning and the end of something. And they want you to recognize that you're no longer bound by anybody else, their opinions, what they may think, what they may feel. Because at the end of the day, you have to start living for you. Because your whole life has been living for them and what they think and what they may feel and how it may affect them and wanting to keep it. When, in all honesty, you have to keep it from yourself. It says, step free of the mask and wear only one face in private and public. Because saying that you want something doesn't mean you're no longer grateful. Okay. Now we're moving on to the final, which is our water energy. Okay. This is VI. This is 6 of water. Okay. We have kindness. Keywords are kindness, concern. What the fuck? This card keeps flipping out of my head. We have kindness, concern, sympathy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love, and ideals. Okay? The key phrases for this card are the ideal of kindness and compassion. Right? The ideal of it. It's ideal to be, but it doesn't mean this person has lost anything of themselves or by themselves to be compassionate, right? Like I said, it doesn't mean that you lose who you are. You're still going to be that kind-hearted person when you get those blessings or those opportunities, or it's just like, yeah, that's crazy. Dry it up. Lip gloss, there we go. You can still be that person, like I said, just because you are asking for more things or you're wanting more things that you are desiring, right? And it doesn't make you not grateful. It doesn't make you no longer acknowledge the breath in your body, the roof over your head, being able to do those things just because you say you're craving a pizza or just because you want a vacation. Doesn't mean you're no longer happy in the house that you live. Because so it's things of that sort. It doesn't take away from who you are. It doesn't take away from saying, man, I can use somebody that really just sits there and does this or has this. It doesn't take away from what you do for other people. And that's what they want to stress. That's what they want to push is you asking for yourself does not take away from what you can do or have done for others. Okay? It says, see all that is good and pure in humanity. Strive to be better. Embrace healthy boundaries, because that's what the first card also was telling you. The second. Accept that you will falter. It happens, which is why they said great expectations, great disappointment. Overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. And be kind and walk away. Kill them with kindness. Because like I said, you're not missing anything. You are whole. As whole as whole gets. That is what you are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, I was like, something's missing. There we go. Alrighty. So now we're going to go ahead. And now that we got this, we're just going to go ahead and get some final messages. Not the end, but some final messages before we get your affirmations out, okay? Okay, Spirit, what are some final messages for our air signs, our Gemini, our Libra, and our Aquarius? With all the information about them actually being able to seek and have the desires, them knowing what it is, them recognize they can put themselves first, and understanding and going with that, and recognizing it won't change them alter who they are just because it's altered how they decide to see and view things. So, what final message do you have for our air signs for the 19th to the 23rd? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I feel like it's short. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else before I close it out? Alrighty, let's go ahead and flip these over really quickly. Oh. Wow. You guys are really hard on yourselves to the point where it's just like you really have to put on the front. You have to put on a show. And it's like you to the point where, like the card said, you have this mask on no matter what. You need to drop the mask in public and in private. And the reason why I'm saying this is just this energy feels like it's all over the place, right? And where it is, and I was scattered, but it's the same cycle. It's the same exact cycle. It's the same exact thing. And the reason why it's the same exact thing that you're going through, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you got going in circles. And you already know the answer, stop asking. So when this good fortune card comes in and saying we're granting your blessings, your desires, is letting me know that they told you what to do to get those blessings and those desires, right? To get those manifestations in work, to allow yourself that true realization, to start do that self-preservation, right? It's allowing that, like the water, the six of water, to still have that compassion, that kindness, but pushing in that 10 of air and realizing I need to start doing that for me. Because right now, you're going in circles with these people, with this energy over and over and over and over again, and you're not realizing that I don't even know which card to pick up because there's so much going on. It's causing you so much burnout, and it's causing you to neglect your intuition, right? To where you feel like you can't ask for anything unless you really need it, and even when you need it, you don't. But you feel like you can bend over backwards to everyone else and then some. It's like you have to give to everyone else and then some. You feel like you have to have other people around you to complete you. You have to be doing something for others to complete you or to have a sense of purpose in your life. And it's this you going in circles back and forth with these people, proving it or doing it, and all this stuff that you neglect yourself, and you're just so happy to have anything that you don't even recognize that what you feel like is missing, that you keep trying to fill, is actually your abundance trying to come down. It's actually your desires and your realization of it, and it's causing you so much burnout because you're neglecting your intuition, and it's because you're neglecting what you truly want, what you truly are seeking after, what you truly are going after. And it's honestly because you're the problem. It's not that you are the problem. You are the one, like I said, you have to start setting those boundaries. You have to start thinking of yourself. Nobody's going to, they'll tell you to think of yourself first, but as soon as you don't, and there's an opportunity when you don't, not everybody's going to take that chance. So you always have to be the first person to take the chance to think of yourself, right? You can't rely on other people because you're out here thinking about them in every sort of way, and you already know the answers to stop asking. And then on top of that, you having burnout, and you're going in circles and circles and circles and circles, and you're going crazy, right? And it's because you're the problem, and it's your own insecurities are showing because you're afraid of truly being who you are, and recognizing that, and just living in that, and reveling in that, and recognizing if anybody isn't here to support me, to continue to love on me like the six of water, like I do for them, and I'm compassionate and all this stuff. If nobody is still around once I address my insecurities and my fears, and I'm trusting in myself, and I'm doing that, they're not for me in any shape, form, or way. They're not for me. Because when I was living in fear and I was afraid and I was doing all these things to please other people in the outside environment, and I'm going to have this fake facade on, and I'm not really being myself, it was okay. It was fine. It was all right. And it's in this meaning of them telling you that you're not ready, and not because like you don't have the resources. It's just you're not ready because you have this facade on. You're not being real about what you want, about who you want, about your reality, about asking for like your true desires, what you truly want. You think you want really riches and funds, or you really just want intimacy, right? And you think you want a relationship, we really just want support and community and communication, right? You really want family when you really want friends and hobby. It's just certain things, and it's not saying that you don't also want those, but it's taking that closer look and asking us, what are your desires? Why are you desiring? Are you trying to get your desires at the expense of other people? Because that's also a thing that the book said, and that I'm hearing. It's like, are you also trying to lie your way and have this mask on that you're doing one thing and you're really doing another, and that's also why you're not ready? It's because you're putting lighter fluid on bridges, and you're about to burn them because of this facade, this lie, this charade that either you have it all together or you're gonna do this, and and it's really not what's happening, and it's really not what you're doing, and you're doing all this to get your desires that you might not even want in the first place, right? And that's where they're saying you're not ready because you have this facade up. And in all honesty, they want you to have a strategy. And I'm saying they because they can be your ancestors, the universe, however you resonate with the message to receive it. Okay? They want you to have a strategy. The strategy is needed before action is taken. They want this good fortune to rain down on you. They want you to be grateful. They want you to be able to receive it and not squander it, not question it, not manipulate or have tactics to get it, and because you can't keep it if you didn't really get it in any means. It's gonna be quite hard. You're gonna be questioning every day, and that's why motherfuckers be, I'm bankrupt again. I'm bankrupt again. Yeah, we know why you didn't get that for real. You ain't really working. Certain stuff like that. It's allow yourself. The good fortune is coming from you because it's curated and crafted for you. So when the strategy comes in, you're gonna know exactly how to operate. And that way, when shift comes out of focus, you'll be like, okay, I still know exactly what my plan is, and that at the end of the day will get me there. Because reminder, you are always on the right path. 7-7. Right after 76. Strategy needed before action is taken, thankfully, this way. But that releasing that fear and looking to the future with excitement and knowing that everything is working out that way. It's working out for you. And they really want you to separate from whomever it is because they belong to the streets. They need you to separate because whomever you're doing this for, whatever you're doing this for, it could be an actual person, it could be an ideal, it could be whatever it is. You need to separate because that energy, that person belongs to the streets. In every way, shape, form, and fashion, they belong to the streets. They could care less and then some. So you need to separate from that. So that way, when you are planning this strategy and you are recognizing that you are on the right path and you've just been going in circles with this one, circles with this one, circles with this one, just like, okay, let me get back to where I need to go. Let me separate out of this. Let me hop out of this circle. Let me break this cycle. Let me get out of there. Because we're supposed to say, I'm not ready and I know what I want. Because that's what some people, I know, know it's something around you. And that's what they're saying because they want you to know that there's something better. There's someone better. With that 111, it's also let you know that you're aligning and walking on the right path. And you need to trust in that. Or another, just get it together. Cut what needs to be cut. Cut who needs to be cut. Because they're giving you this restart. Look at that 111 and 0. Like I said, things are lining up for you. So don't deny it. Don't push it back. Don't fight it. Don't stick around. Because like I said, it's causing you burnout. Right? And like I said, you're the problem because you're going off of your own insecurities of yourself, of your life, of where you are. That's causing you to be the problem. That's causing you to be afraid. That's causing you to ask the same questions over and over and over again to spirit, to them, to this. Do they really love me? Do they really want me? Is this going to work out? Their job is doing this. It's all this back and forth and back and forth. And it's like, you already know. We already told you to do this. We already told you to do that. We want you to have this new beginning already. Tabula rasa means a clean slate, a new start, a new beginning. They want you to have that already, but they feel like you're not ready because you aren't you. So technically you aren't ready because you aren't you because you have on this facade. So you have to stop asking questions. Now you already know. And if you don't know, that means you need to ask and listen and then work on that. Because Spirit is saying that at the end of the day, you need to calm your tits because you're overreacting. And for some of you, underreacting. And 666, give a little, get a little. Right? 666 is also about taking a step back and reflecting on the past and realizing again, what do I want? How did I operate? Is this how I want it to look? Is this how I want to think? Like I said, alter perception, things of that sort. It's taking all of that in. Good fortune is about blessings again, but I also said this card is about being grateful for what you have. It reminds me, I don't know if anybody watches VeggieTales of Madame Blueberry, where she's like, I want this and I want this. And then it turns out at the end she said, I just really want a happy heart. I didn't want all this stuff. None of this stuff was making me happy as I was filling up the shopping cart and all that. I just wanted what they had, and I want what they had. And it was a happy heart. And it was like, we don't sell happy hearts. It's just something that comes from within. And you have to realize, especially with this good fortune card, am I happy? Or am I feel like I'm going to need to accumulate or get things or have people in order to be happy? Is me pleasing people and them being happy my true happiness? Things of that sort. Taking all that into account. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get your final affirmations for the week. Okay? My air signs, my Aquariuses, my Geminis, and my Libras. What do you have for air signs for the week, Spirit? Just the one to do. I think they are going to give you just one, so you can decide which one to give. I'll fill you in there. Come on out. Anything else before I close out the deck, Spirit? Jeez. Anything else before I close out the deck, Spirit, and close out the reading as a whole? Boundless joy. I'm just going to go ahead and read this twice, and then I'll say how it pertains to the reading. So, boundless joy. It's just something on my computer. That's weird. Okay. Happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful, scenic path to a greater joy soon to come. These ebbs and flows allow me to appreciate the good times. I will remember my joy is abundant and never ending. And I just want to say it's a child playing. Happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful, scenic path to greater joy soon to come. These ebbs and flows allow me to appreciate the good times. I will remember my joy is abundant and never ending. Like I said, just because you're desiring something doesn't mean you're not grateful for what you have. Just because you're focusing on yourself doesn't mean you're going to start neglecting others, right? And with this boundless joy coming in, it's just also letting you know that when you do have to separate from something or someone, when your reality is changed, when your desires are changed, or you come to a sense of terms, it's just a longer way. It's just a scenic route. That's it. Instead of flying a plane, you're taking a road trip, right? Instead of catching a train, you're catching a bus. It's taking a little bit longer. You're still going to get to where you are. Like I said, you just have to get out of that circle. Get out of that realization of I'm doing it. It's boundless joy, meaning it's endless. And you can have it at any turn and at any moment that you decide that you want to. There is an ant on my computer. Alright, have some patience, okay? So that has been your reading, my air sign babies. Please again apply that to your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus. Please like, comment, and share the video, as well as subscribe. And yeah, it's a little fire ant too. Okay. And subscribe, and yeah, until next time.